Bet you can't pick a mic. Let's see if you can pick a mic. Yeah. Hey y'all, I know we late, but we had some things we had to go do today. But
I'm talking to myself about the situation.
I'm
talking about that right there.
I know. Oh, tonight's gonna be a good one. I need. What's on? What happened? What's that?
Should I leave that there?
Yeah.
For right now?
Yeah. Y'all, before y'all ask, I'm eating some cereals tonight.
That's what she's eating.
I want some cereal.
What type of cereal person do Swing look like she eat? Before I show y'all one of her favorites.
What y'all think I like to? What kind of cereals y'all think I like to eat?
I mean, think about her now. Think. What kind of cereal you think that Swing like?
I'm kidding. I finally get the kids y'all live in the beginning to be live. Yay!
Yay!
Frosted Flake. Yeah, but that's not my favorite.
That's not say Captain Crunch. Well, that's one of her favorites.
That's my second favorite.
But guess which one she's gonna eat right now? Lucky Charms, Frosted Flakes.
No, that's my third.
Berry.
Fruit Loops is my third. My third.
Cookie Crisp. Fruit Loops. I love fruit. Do you know which one I got?
Yeah, Aquarius. You close.
What did she say? What Aquarius? You saw the box. Okay, then what was it?
Not Applejack. Fruity Pebbles!
What is Fruity Pebbles?
That's the other one. They're in the back.
Oh.
That's
not the second one.
Fruity Pebbles!
Yeah, she's getting the one with marshmallows. Is what she likes.
That's my favorite.
That's her favorite. There you go.
Thank you. Baby eat the Apple Jacks. Baby eat the Cheerios. Baby.
I don't like Cheerios. Just FYI, please don't buy them.
No, honeycombs. I meant honeycombs.
Yeah, honeycombs. I was gonna say, please don't buy them again because they stink.
What, honeycombs?
Cheerios. You can smell the fiber.
Cheerios is good for the heart.
You can smell the fiber. You can smell the fiber.
Yeah.
And then what baby do is she puts something extra on hers.
Sugar.
She puts extra sugar on her.
Sugar. Ain't enough sugar for me. That's probably why I ain't sleeping at night. Over with all that sugar intake. What's happening, y'all? Oh, we got a good one tonight, y'all. I gotta see something. Where the fellas at? I need the fellas in here.
No, we want more.
One more. I need the fellas in there. How many guys we got in here? Cause I just got to see something. I already know how the women think. It's just some of the guys. I need to see something.
Give me the box.
Thank you, baby. I can eat some more.
Okay.
I'm trying to see something. Hey, Raheem. Hey, LaTasha Travis, where you been? Wait. I forgot to get the chair. What happened? Okay. Scooch.
Hi, guys.
Scooch.
That's it. That's it. I said that's it. That's it.
Oh, man. Where's the good candy, Miss J? Oh, she bought a big bag, too. She ready. Hold on, y'all. I got to get started.
Baby, you're making a mess, honey.
I know.
Woo. Hey, from Philadelphia, PA. Hey, Lele. Thanks for sharing it live. Hey, Portland. Hey, Portland from Vegas. Sin City. What's the topic of today?
Oh, wait, hold on.
The baby's got to wait. We get a couple more folks in here.
We got to get some more people in here. I need some guys in here. Because I need to know. What's up, Quinn?
Where did you sleep, Rose?
Huh? No, I didn't. I said grace earlier at the time. I ain't
No,
say
we
grace.
just said grace just now.
Y'all, did we say grace?
Didn't we just say grace?
Did we say grace? Did we say grace? Did we say this? Did we say grace?
Did we?
See?
No?
I
Somebody
told
said, I don't know.
No, we didn't say grace.
Okay.
All right, Lord, thank you for this food by receiving. In the name of Jesus, we pray, Lord. Amen.
Amen.
Oh, man. Hold on. We need some guys up in here. We need some guys in here. Today's topic. I'm going to get to you, Sarah. I'm going to have to get to you after a while. We're trying to get some guys in here.
I'm sorry.
Wait, I got to delete that.
Wait a minute, what'd you say? Because you...
Hold on.
Hold on a second here. Go back.
What happened?
I seen my government name. That's what I want. Baby, please go back. Thank you. Okay. Go ahead.
I told you.
That was.
Mm-mm.
But it was, though. It was, but it wasn't.
Yeah, it was, but
Okay,
it wasn't.
there you go.
Sarah's. Hey, Sarah. We coming, though. We coming. But I got to get some guys in here. Baby, we said grace.
I had to wait till it got cold.
Mm-hmm. Baby like to have ice cold milk. I don't care how it comes. It's only
No, because the milk tastes lukewarm coming out the refrigerator. So I have to put it in ice, shake it around for about a minute or two, and then I pour it over my cereal.
Okay.
I don't play them kind of game.
Y'all, today's topic is being acceptable.
Okay,
to
Sarah.
things-
Sarah said she gotta go.
Okay. Hold on, y'all. Today's topic is being acceptable to things you're not used to. Being acceptable to things that you're not used to. Y'all understand that? Y'all know what that means? Got kind of an idea of what that means? Being acceptable to things you're not used to. Robinson say, how is that possible? Yes, don't
We all
judge.
have done it.
Hey, yes, don't judge others. I prefer to be more understanding to things I'm not used to.
But that's not what we're talking about.
Yeah.
It's not understanding. It's accepting things that you're not used to.
Okay.
It's gonna make more sense once we start to talk about it.
Yeah. Okay, give you an example. If you run up on your spouse in an environment, am I saying this right? That your spouse shouldn't, your spouse shouldn't be in. Your spouse then takes you outside and explain the situation, which still don't make no sense. And then that individual end up leaving. And then, am I saying it right? I don't think I'm saying it right.
We're trying to be politically correct instead of just saying it, because sometimes you can't do this because then it's not making sense.
Okay, well, you go
Say,
ahead.
for instance, you walk up on your spouse or your significant other.
Mm-hmm.
They was hanging out with some friends, a homegirl, homeboy.
Mm-hmm.
You happen to pass by a restaurant. They're sitting off in there, right? They're sitting off in there, and they're sitting with the other two gentlemen or the other two females. And you see that. Do you stop and say something? Or do you just wait till you get home? You on your way to work.
Being acceptable to things you're not used to. I'm waiting for anybody to get in here and say something. Don't all speak at the same time. She said, I don't get it.
I still... Okay. Remember when we talked about the other day, we already talked about buying people a drink. So now this situation is me and one of my good friends were at the club. Guy buys us a drink. Is that how should I say it? Guy buys us a drink. I'm like, oh, no problem. Cool, you know, whatever. So then they ask us to go out to eat. So we go out to eat. Swing happens to pass by and see us. Do she stop? If you were her, will you stop and just find out what's going on? Or it could be because you trust your mate, you're just like, oh, it ain't nothing. I'll talk to her later.
No, keep in mind, she ain't called.
Well, they said I would address it. They said I would try not to jump to a conclusion. Go to work, deal with it privately.
Okay.
See, that's what we're talking about right there.
That's what we're talking about right there.
I would address issues right away, because if you don't, you are accepting that issue.
Accepting things you're not used to. Just stop and say hello, introduce myself, see you come to home, babe, then watch for something. Okay.
I'm with you. You on the right path.
Cece say, wait till you get home. Cece, why would you wait till you get home?
Everybody's saying stop and say hi. A lot of people say they're gonna stop by and say hi. I'm with you.
Give me say address it right then and there.
I think you should wait till you get home.
Wait, for those of you that's saying wait until you get home, let me explain the situation. One, you ain't supposed to be married. Hanging out, you hanging out with your girlfriend. All of y'all are married. You ain't supposed to be accepting a drink from a person that anybody married. That's just my opinion. Then I know about this.
Okay.
Then you no.
I can't.
I hit the plane. I'm sorry, y'all. Then you first you accepting. You ain't supposed to be accepting a drink, and you're married, because I feel like that's disrespecting to your spouse at home. Because if you ain't gonna buy the drink when my spouse there, don't buy me the drink when the spouse ain't there. Then you decide you get the drink. Then that individual invites you out to eat. One, you ain't called home to say, hey, I'm going out to eat. You ain't telling me who you're going with. You see what I'm saying? So I happen to get up to go to work, or need to go to work, and you ain't at home. And so then I roll up on my way to work, and see you kicking it with your friends and two other gentlemen. Or two other people. You tell me y'all get what I'm saying, but that's the same person that bought you a drink. So why you think why would you want me to just go ahead and go home to go on to work and address it later?
Then Cece said it could be in it. Said, yeah, but you won't know until you stop to find out. I wouldn't wait. You sitting up with two gentlemen it doesn't matter if you know them or not. You sitting up with two gentlemen, and it's two women sitting with two gentlemen, which looks like a date, right? After y'all went out, which you should have brought your butt home.
And furthermore, it wasn't discussed that you was going out to eat with some men. You left home telling me you was going out with your girl. So if I roll up and see you with some guys that paying you, then bought you drinks in the club, and then bought you breakfast after the club, 3 o'clock in the morning, you supposed to be at home.
Right there. Is that your okay? It says, where does the trust come in at, which I'm not getting.
It's about respect.
Have to be with trust. It's about respect. Y'all keep asking how do we make our relationship work. It's respect. Where is y'all respect? To let your spouse know where you're going and who you're going with. You don't discuss when you get home, oh, by the way, I went out to eat with Sam and his homeboy. No, because you're not considerate of their feelings. It's about respect. It has nothing to do with trust. If it has something to do with trust and I didn't trust you, then you asked when they left the house.
Say it again, baby.
I'm just saying.
Say it again, baby.
Well, I wouldn't be with you. So...
We was looking for the guy, Miss CZ. Wait, what you say?
Hi, ladies.
Hey,
I can't do all that typing. You you left out, didn't come home all night. See, with me and my husband, you don't check in and you don't come in, you don't come home all night, and I'm driving by and seeing you sitting up. We're addressing that issue right then and there because I don't believe in letting daylight catch you out. Because I'm like Miss J. It's a respect thing. When you're a couple, it's a respect thing. Now, if he say, "Babe, I'm gonna be out with the boys," and he call me, within being out and stuff, I'm okay with it. But still, you better be in here before. Go ahead.
But what I'm saying, Miss CC, he telling you he going out with the boys, but then you run up on him with females.
See, that's where it's like I trust mine.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I trust respect, though. Respect you enough not to, because you told me one thing, but you're doing something else. Don't expect me to trust you on something we ain't even discussed.
Well, see, I trust my husband because we've been through that before. He knows me and I know him. Right. And when we were younger, and I pulled up on him like that. And I tried to burn the building down. Now, hold up, partner, something wrong. But now that we're older, he knows not to even go there. He will tell a person in a minute, my wife ain't got no sense. Let me call my wife. Let me explain this to he wouldn't be caught dead in a situation like that. So that's somebody that don't give the partner respect.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And still search it. Because if you comfortable in your relationship, why are you sitting around entertaining mess? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
So, if the situation, we're speaking hypothetically here. So say I see her and she tells me I'm going out girls' night, this, that, and she don't call and say I'm going, we going to eat afterwards. I get up to happen to go to work, and I run by, see her sitting up in the restaurant, entertaining other people than who she said she was with. Okay, I didn't get out to address the situation. Am I supposed to just go on and finish doing what I was doing, and she going on back in there and finish eating? Or was she supposed to come home the minute I stepped foot there to address the situation? Because she didn't tell me.
She should have been home before you went to work. And she should have been home before you went to work. And if you drive by and see something like that, then she's disrespecting you, and are you disrespecting yourself? You're creating a whole situation that don't need to be created if you're two happy people.
Exactly.
See, my husband knows at all times, if I'm not in the house, he knows he can come down to the church and I'm at the church.
Right. And
vice versa with him. If he's not in the house, I know he's at his mother's house. Right. It's I'm going to nip it in the butt before it get out of hand.
Right. So now my next question, you would say, if I walked off, if she told me, well, you going on to work and I'm finna go back in here and eat and do whatever I'm doing, wouldn't you say for me to leave that situation, wouldn't you say that I'm accepting the disrespect?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Now,
yes, most definitely.
This ain't got nothing to do with us. We are having
because then that would be I'm disrespecting you in front of other people as well. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So they're sitting up looking like, damn.
So then that would make them other people that I entertain or she entertained think that they can do this all the time.
Yeah.
With age come wisdom. I'm gonna lay that on the line. With age come wisdom. You don't just run up in a place and say and flip out, and she's sitting and eating. Hey, babe, can I speak to you for a minute? Okay, right there, she knows that we got a problem. Let's address this on the side. Mm-hmm. Now, if you choose to go back in there, then Miss Cece gonna burn this building down. So I advise you to get in the car and let's go home and deal with the situation. Because see, everyone don't have to be in your business to handle a situation.
Correct. Okay, so if the individual leaves off, so say I leave, well, she in the restaurant and I leave, what does that make me?
And she stay in the restaurant?
Yeah, what does that make me? Yeah.
She just turn around and leaves me, right? A fool?
Now, a fool. Because, okay, you're disrespecting yourself. First of all, you're disrespecting yourself. So Absolutely. If you leave and go to work and she say, I'm going to go back in there and I'm going to, have drinks and we'll talk about it when we get home, and you accept that, what else are you going to accept in a relationship?
And that's what we were saying when you're saying accepting something that you're, because mm-hmm. some people, I don't know. It's everybody. I know when we be talking about this stuff, they always put not trusting, but it doesn't have anything to do with trust. Trust and disrespect are two different things. And that's what we're talking about, is about being disrespectful, respecting your partner, right, and taking their feelings into consideration. And a lot of people don't do that. They put the other people's feelings before their partner's feelings. Yeah. Yeah. And that's not good.
Don't get me wrong, respect and trust go hand in hand. It does, right. But it's two separate meanings. Right. It's just you would expect both of them in the relationship.
And at the same time, don't create another situation in your relationship. You know what I mean? Because your partner should automatically know you and know that you're not going to be accepted of that. I'm older, I'm close to 60. So when I was in my 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s, my husband knew not to come in correct. Because see, where you stay all night long, when you open up the door to come home, your bags is going to be on the porch. My father raised me to be a queen. He raised me not to tolerate mess. Right. And I don't deal with not having peace in my life.
Okay, I have another question that adds on to that. Okay, because I know how you said, your partner, it's not acceptable to them. But what if that person's mindset, like what if my mindset is, well, that ain't got nothing to do with me and how you feel. You don't feel it's acceptable, but that ain't got nothing to do with me.
I've been with my partner for, ever. Let's take the 4 off. Ever. When we come into the relationship, for me, it's like a contract. Okay, I love you. You love me. This is what Miss Cece will accept, and this is what Cece will not accept. Right. And if you push me to that limit, you don't want to find out. You know what I mean? So my husband knew already. It's like a contract with me. And I will I won't cut my feelings off, but I will cut my feelings off. If I have to leave you, I'll leave you. I can do bad all by myself.
Right.
Right.
But I won't tolerate mess or disrespect. And for me, that's disrespect.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. I don't know if you was on here the other night when we talked about it. You go on the girls' night out with your girls. Everybody's married. Everybody's married except that one. But the gentleman buys drinks for everybody. Are you to accept that drink? Because you're married, so you should. This is me. You shouldn't accept a drink that your husband sent you to the club to buy your own drink with. Money with your own drink. But should that man buy the table drinks? Would you accept that drink, being that you're married? Everybody's married but that one person.
I grew up in a different era. When I used to go out, if a man buy me a drink, I know that's a pickup line. I would send a drink right back to him. I can carry my own. Thank you, buddy, but no thank you.
Boom.
You know,
Exactly.
I grew up in that type of era.
Yeah.
You know.
So now I gotta ask another question. We had this discussion with somebody earlier today, and this is why we brought it up, because we know because we're grown.
Right.
We all know because we're grown.
Yeah.
The question was, I said, if you wouldn't do it while he's there, why would you do it when he ain't there? Then she said, well, I would do it if he was there because my glass shouldn't be empty.
If he's my man, my glass shouldn't be empty. But I'm thinking that's not the spin that you put on that. That's not the how you should look at stuff. But
look how she looking. She looking. That's how I was looking.
She looking like how was it Dr. 24K? How she said you go back like this. Yeah.
I'm tripping because I grew up in an era that my relationship is 110 and 110, not 50-50.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So even if me and my husband is out, if his glass is empty, I'm going to fill it. If mine is empty, he's going to fill it. You know?
But it was saying that if he didn't fill it, she was going to allow somebody else to fill her drink. But that's
a no. That's a no-no. Another man?
Yeah.
No, that's a no-no because that's creating problems. That's creating drama. And if your man is there, y'all gonna argue at the end of the night. But if he's not there, okay, that's like you're willing to disrespect yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
are you willing to disrespect yourself?
Yeah.
You have to keep that same type of attitude with or without your man.
Right. Right.
Y'all hear Miss Cece, huh? I keep y'all don't want to hear me.
You can't do something different when you're around your spouse, so you're telling me if I'm not around, then you just do whatever.
Yeah.
And that's where the trust comes in. That I can't trust you.
Because you're gonna be we have women sip the first once a month at our church. Women sip is sort of like you two ladies. Mm-hmm. Where we get donuts and we bring coffee and stuff and we sit around and discuss life situations.
Right.
And we were talking about respect. Younger women, how far will they take the disrespect to their own selves? Right. You know, are you willing to disrespect yourself plus allow someone to disrespect you? And us older women, we give our testimonies where we've been and how we've climbed out of situations. You know, because none of us are perfect, but never, ever allow yourself to disrespect yourself.
Right.
Yourself.
Yeah. We totally agree.
Yeah, we agree. It's just a conversation we had with somebody earlier. That's why we're just saying, like, if it was me to kind of make people understand, and we couldn't get it. We couldn't wrap our brain around their mindset.
Thinking, yeah. I was like,
a mate should,
you're disrespecting
a mate should never. Yeah. So when you two people are together, you don't never come home with the birds chirping. Never. You know what my grandmother used to say? Past 12 o'clock, when the clubs close, legs are open.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. My mom used to say nothing open after midnight but 7-Eleven and legs.
Yeah, some legs. And you know, I find that to be true. And birds of a feather will flock together.
Yes.
Yeah. My husband used to come home with boo, such and such was doing this and such was doing that. Well, you done described all three of your friends, so you was sitting there fiddling your thumbs, right? So if all your friends are doing something, you just sitting there watching them, taking note to bring it home and tell me. Let me find out. Birds together, flock together.
We say you shoot is like you said, guilt by association.
Yeah, well, like I say, so if it was a man that you know that was going through that, and you were a friend, what would you tell that man or that woman?
We discussed pulling coattails in a proper way. You know what I mean? Telling your friend in a way that, hey, you know, I've been there. I've done that. And 9 times out of 10, it's going to turn out a disaster. Let me talk to you, brother. Let me talk to you, sister. See, nowadays in this generation, we tend to take corrective criticism
as judgment.
Right. In a wrong way, when we're really trying to, hey, it ain't going to turn out right for you.
Right.
You know, I've been there. So we have to learn how to approach people. But if that was one of my partners, one of my friends, I'm going to approach them. But see, I surround myself with Christ-like minded people as to how I am.
Right.
I don't surround. If you surround yourself with 5 rich people, you're number 6. If you surround yourself with 5 nutbags, you're number 6.
You say you surround yourself with 5 clowns, you got a whole circus then going on once you
got a whole circus.
Yeah.
So be careful who you surround yourself with so you don't even have to deal with situations like that. I will cut you off.
Yeah.
Life is a waiting room. And I'm on this journey. And if you come in and messing with my peace or my journey, baby, I don't have a problem saying at this point in our life, your stop ends today. Yeah. And we could be friends for 30 years, but you're not going to upset my journey. And you ain't going to take my destination or my mansion that God's got waiting for me. You got to go.
I'm glad you came in.
Well, I appreciate you coming in. We finna get done. Well, we was finna get Dante in here. Dante, come back. Dante, come back. Dante.
I love you, ladies. Be blessed.
I love you too. Thank you for coming in.
I appreciate her input because that's that kind of crazy.
Yeah, I was. My head was like booming.
We thought something was wrong with us.
What's up,
hey,
Dante?
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I was listening to the live and I just wanted to chime in because being 36, my generation, unfortunately, majority of people raised do not want to listen, nor do they want to learn anything from the generation that came before us. Like when especially with me, you know, coming out the closet and everything, I hung out with people that were older than me. So I learned how to present myself and handle myself in a certain manner at certain times. This generation, not saying hide who you are, be ashamed of who you are, but everyone is so ready to just be in defense mode about everything. Sometimes you have to just listen to the critique and understand they're not trying to put you down or smother your flame or anything of that nature, but they're trying to teach you a way so that you can progress in life. And unfortunately, everybody doesn't want to receive that message as they should. They come with anger and just, oh, no, you're not going to tell me what to do. You're not going to tell. No, it's not that, my love. It's not that. It's not that. And I try to talk to people who are in my age range. And some of them tell me all the time, oh, you act like you're an old man. You talk like an old man. You live like an old man. No, I live as a way of what I want to do in life and what is conducive to my peace of mind. Yeah. You know? There's nothing wrong with going out. There's nothing wrong with having fun. But when you go out and you see there's nothing but arguments and fighting and things of that nature, why put yourself in that hostile environment?
Yeah.
You know, thank you for the gift. But, you know, you have to protect your peace. And people don't do that. And then they wonder why their relationships don't last. How can your relationship last when you're inviting everyone outside of the world into your home instead of taking care of home? If your partner, male, female, whomever, however, comes to you and say, baby, I'm having a problem with A, B, C, D, and E, You don't go to your friend, girl, or homeboy and be like, oh, they saying this, that, and that person you are not dating. You are not sleeping with that person. You are not trying to build with that person. The communication and understanding has to be there in the home. And then you can take some criticism, but when you take criticism from the outside or advice, you take it from people that are positive. And I'm sorry, you can't give me advice on my relationship when you sitting at home single all day and hopping from Paul, Jim, Holly, and Tom. No. We are in two different worlds. We are living. I'm just saying, we living in two different realms at this point.
Yeah.
You can't give me advice on something that you are not trying to live yourself.
Right. Yeah. You want somebody
and I wish
you win.
Exactly.
So now,
I'm sorry, it don't work.
I ask you the same question. Say your mate goes out, they going out, and they tell you I'll be back home. They ain't got back home. It's 2 a.m. They ain't got back home. They get up. You see at 3 o'clock. They ain't back home. So you go, and then you happen to be on your way to work, and you happen to see them sitting in IHOP. Yeah. You said, how would you address that? They ain't sitting in IHOP.
No. I mean,
entertaining other folks.
Oh well, first and foremost, your bags would already been outside the door, and the locks would be changed, baby. So hopefully your items, they'll be sitting there when you get home, whatever time you decide to leave IHOP. But at the same time, or Waffle House, but baby, let me tell you something. I'm not going to pull over because I got to go home. I got to go make my money. But trust and believe, when my day of work is done, we'll handle the situation. But you don't have to worry about dotting my door again.
So you would say it's disrespectful, right?
Extremely. First and foremost, if you're in a relationship, I don't care, male, female, in between, you can go out and have your fun. Be home at a respectable hour. Be home at a respectable hour. I'm sorry. If it's midnight, why are you even out? I'm not with you. Why are you out at that time of night? Y'all said it earlier. I'll say it again. My mama said it to me all the time. Ain't nothing open after midnight but legs and trouble. In the jail cell. That's all that's open. So why are you out there?
So right.
Nope.
And you do earlier.
Exactly. And me and my boyfriend, you know us, we tend to, when we go out, we tend to be together because we just enjoy being around each other anyway. We're not just dating, we're friends. So we tend to be together. If we're not together, most of our friends are also in relationships or married.
Right.
So we keep a circle of people that are like-minded with us. Single friends tend to bring unnecessary drama and problems because most times they're jealous of what you have, and it's just not conducive to a healthy relationship.
Right.
We have single friends, but you still live a single life. Like some of my homeboys, they still single. So they still, club hopping and bar hopping and doing what they want to do. I'm like, baby, I gotta go home. I have to live here. It'll be like 10 o'clock at night and they like, what you doing? Why you going home? Boy, I gotta go home. Because I refuse to walk in the door and he's standing there looking at me like, oh, this what we doing now. No, this is not what we doing. No. Right. Yeah. And, not going to do it. I feel like it would be disrespectful.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me. I just want to come in and say hey and, I'm goofy on TikTok, but I have some sense up here.
We appreciate it too.
You have work?
I'm up in here.
Go to work. But make some coins. But thank you for coming.
Got to.
John Jerry.
Thank y'all. See y'all later. Hey, everybody. See y'all later.
All right. Let's look like it said Keisha on fleek. Keisha on fleek. Keisha.
Let me say this first. I just gotta say this. I have been watching. Last time I spoke to the both of you was so long ago. I put in, not verbally on the phone or in a message, I put in a thing. I said, what is you guys' P.O. box? I want to send you something. And I remember her saying it's something about in the bio. But I'm like, I'm behind on that. So I'm like, bio, what is they talking about? Like, I'm like trying to see it. So then I heard somebody else ask y'all, and y'all said the same thing. So I'm like, when you go to your name, I see it now, and it's right there. So I was like, okay, so that's what we're saying stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make that clear because I know it's kind of dingy of me not to know that, but I really didn't know what you guys are talking about. I was like,
That's
they
okay.
keep it so cute, dressed alike. I want them to wear something of mine. So I was man, I was like really, really on. I said, I'm gonna catch them on live again, which I do all the time. But look, let me tell you what you just said. If that question is replied to me too, right? That same question?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I had a situation, a very similar situation. And I'm the submissive type. So when I saw this, it wasn't in an IHOP or a Denny's, it was somewhere else. When I saw this, I thought, well, there's a group of people. So maybe, but it went the same way. It was a lie. It was, hey, you know, I'm gonna be here, you know, but I'm doing this or whatever. They were somewhere else where they weren't supposed to be, basically. You know, if we talk about the same question, right? So can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Just speak up a little bit. Speak up a little bit.
I think. Okay. Now can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's better.
Yeah.
Okay. So I saw this. I looked, you know, I got my phone, zoomed in, took the picture, and went home. I went home. In my mind, I'm thinking it's a possibility that everybody is just friends. Maybe it's not what you think it is, but ask them. And if you ask them and they say something else, then you know it's something more than it was. First off, it's a lie anyway because you somewhere that you told me that you wouldn't be at. So it was a lie from the beginning. So that had me like, you have to lie to me to tell me that. So something must be going on. Come to find out, I ended up asking, and they did just that. They denied it. Oh, I wasn't. So now I know it's something more than what it is. So I took the phone, turned it around. I said, so what's this? What's this? Wow. And they're, oh, you clingy. I can't go nowhere. I can't do nothing. I can't.
Flipped it
on me.
Yeah.
The sad part, okay, I might have made a mistake. You with your friends, I'm sorry. And it ended up being exactly what I thought it was.
Wow.
Later, I found out later. We're trying to keep the peace. I was trying to keep the peace. I was trying to show you that I trust you. I was trying to show you that, you know, okay, it's cool. I'm going to believe you.
Benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, you said what you said. I believe you.
Right.
All of it came out after I got diagnosed with cancer. That's when it all came out.
Oh.
When I got diagnosed with cancer, I ended up beating it. But before that, I started seeing differences, different things. And I'm thinking, maybe it's because I'm on the chemo. Maybe I'm not, you know, attracted to them anymore. Maybe I'm, you know, I was thinking all kind of things or whatnot.
Yeah.
Because that very same picture that I took of them, that's who they was with. That's who they was dealing with. That, you know? And the sad part is they told the person, be patient, it won't be long.
Wow. They told the person to be patient.
You gotta be careful. You gotta go with your gut instincts, and isn't that cold?
That's cold. Yeah.
Isn't that cold? And I ended up talking to her, and she told me, well, he keep telling me to just be patient. Yeah.
Wow.
So, you know, not to make this a big old story or whatever, but so to me, what you just said, for me now, that what I know now, I'm gonna go with my gut instinct.
Yeah.
My woman's intuition, and I'm probably gonna do like what's his name? David said, your stuff already be gone. Because I don't got time to play these games with you.
Right.
Yeah.
11 years down the drain.
Wow.
No, it ain't down the drain. They just showed you who they really were. That's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
11 years. Marriage, gone.
It's not down the drain because you gave your all.
You did what you were supposed to do.
I did.
Yeah.
And now I live in Atlanta. I moved. I had to get away. You know, I moved to Atlanta, and they like, oh, you need me to do anything for you? You want me to? Why when you move, you ain't changed your business? Girl, gone. Girl, gone about your business, girl. Gone with your life. Cause I ain't got time for it.
I'd have changed number. I'd have blocked numbers. I'd have done all that.
No, I have to keep those two numbers. One of them is my business number, and the other one is a number for family.
But you ain't got to answer that phone.
Huh?
You ain't got to answer that call.
Calling from different numbers.
Oh shit.
Oh dang! I hate that happened to you.
Yeah.
And guess what? That was 21. This was when this is about 2 years ago, 3 years ago when it happened. So I stayed with you all that time. I got diagnosed with cancer in 2015.
Wow.
So I stayed with you. That's how dedicated I was to my marriage.
Yeah.
You know, dedicated and, you know, wanted to be there for you and show you. You knew I was hurt, but you played me. It's all good. But anyway, that's the door you got to go. No more.
We appreciate you coming in.
Yeah, we thank you for coming through.
Thank you for coming through. Now you got the P.O. box. We look forward to seeing if you can.
Your checking number.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna accept her.
Hold on a second.
Oh, wait a minute. Tell me the size of y'all t-shirts first before I need to know your size.
That's fine.
I'm a large and she's a small.
Okay.
Yeah, and then what I did is I followed you. So what you can do is inbox me with the tracking number so I can look out for it, because I don't like when people send stuff and then we can't track it.
Yeah.
I got some good stuff for you, Miss Makeup. I got some good stuff for you. I needed all that.
She said, Miss Makeup. Okay, appreciate you.
Because I love makeup.
I appreciate you coming through.
All right, y'all. Y'all take care.
Thank you, Keisha.
Bye, Keisha. All right. Okay, so
it ain't just us.
Yeah, because I was
sure making like we were crazy earlier.
Yeah. I'm not saying leave your spouse, y'all. I'm not saying leave your significant other. I am saying demand respect that you deserve. You're in a relationship. It should be a given to be trustworthy and be respectful. Thank you, baby. That's all I got. Just be trustworthy and be respectful. If I should go anywhere, she don't have to worry about me disrespecting her or her not trusting me. Because I'm like Miss Cece, I'm not gonna put myself in a situation to even be questioned. It's just what it is. My relationship means more to me than outsiders, because outsiders ain't happy for you. I don't care if they smiling. I don't care if they hollering back. They genuinely smart. They people not happy.
And then they're outsiders, but they not asking you. They're not getting your approval of what's going on in their life. So why you worried about?
Yeah.
You know how if they gonna feel some type of way if you don't go hang out or if you go home at 11 o'clock. They don't have a situation waiting for them. You know what I mean? They don't have somebody waiting for them.
See, because I tell you, when I would go out, I would be home by 11:30. Call me early bird, call me whatever you want to call me. I would be in the house by 11:30. My sister would be walking in the club at 1 o'clock. She'd be walking in at 1 o'clock. And you come to the club when it's finna close. She'd look at me crazy. I'm like, I have to go home. I care about my surroundings and the company I keep, and I I'm respectful at all times. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. So, anybody else want to get in here and share their story? I mean, I'm just saying. Miss Cece.
We had. Let me tell you, earlier today, we was looking at each other like this.
Like, what?
Like, so you're not even considering that person's feelings. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Really?
Yeah.
It's like, so if your partner is upset that you hanging out or going out 5 times a week and you can't narrow it down to maybe 2, and you're saying that ain't got nothing to do with you.
Okay, let me ask y'all this one.
Compromise.
Let me ask y'all this one. Say you go out four times a week, and to compromise is to eliminate it to 2. What would that be hard to compromise, or would you wait? How would say it?
Say if you went out 5 days a week,
Yeah.
and I asked you just narrow it down to 2,
Yeah.
why can't you compromise? But the other person was saying no, because that's what I was doing before I met you. And it's like, but we're together. What happened to compromising on stuff like that? I'm not saying you can't go out. Just narrow it down to 2 days instead of 5.
Right.
If you want to do 5, then why don't you just be by yourself?
And it was said that they don't want to be controlled. It's not about being controlled. It's about, again, it goes back to respect
and being considerate.
Considerate, yeah.
Of your partner's feelings. But that individual is saying, well, the way my partner feels don't have nothing to do with me.
Sky 7910 425 say, if you can't compromise, you shouldn't be in a relationship.
There you go.
If you can't compromise, then you need to be by yourself.
That's why I just said.
Yes. Yeah.
That's why I just said you need to be by yourself.
Yeah.
You had no business being in a relationship. Don't have to worry about what time you come home. You know, I can't do this, or I can't hang around with this person, or you don't have to worry about any of that. Just
Okay,
be single.
The Teresa, the teacher says, when you're in a relationship, should you have single friends or friends that are couple? You can have your single friends, but you shouldn't hang out with your single friends. Because those friends were there when you got with them. But keep in mind that you are in a relationship now. So you shouldn't be hanging out with your single friends. If you're going to do single friends shit, you need to be single. Mm-hmm. It's best to have friends that are couples that can relate to each other, you know, that can do couple things.
Just like Dante was saying earlier.
Yeah.
He has single friends, but he don't hang out with them like
Right.
that. They hang out with other couples. Just like other couples should hang. You want your single friends, like Strictly said last night, to see positive couples,
Right.
you know, and see how the relationships flow, so you can kind of, you know, get a gist of it. But as far as, you know, get some good advice. But other than that, you don't need to be hanging out with single people.
Right. And y'all, we're not saying give up your
When
friends.
I was single, I didn't want to hang out with nobody married.
Yeah, we're not saying give up your friends. We're just saying limit it, because you're in a relationship. You're supposed to be interacting with your relationship to better things. Y'all got some shit y'all need to be doing, like figuring out how to get a bigger house or get another car or having some kids. When you get married, that single stuff should be out the door. It just should be.
We didn't say give them up. We just said you shouldn't have single friends that you hang out with.
Yeah,
it's
hanging
okay
out
to have
with.
a single friend. I have single friends that I might chit chat with every now and then, but I'm not hanging out with them.
Right.
I don't
Right.
go out to the club with them or anything like that. And they know not to ask me to go out to no club or anything, because that's not what I do.
Right.
So you don't go hang out with them. Yeah, I can chit chat with her, go get my nails done, but I'm not going out and hanging out with
Yeah.
you like that.
And going to IHOP at 2 in the morning.
Yeah. I need to be in bed with you.
Yeah, and then come at home at 3 in the morning, then tell me all about some guy buying you a drink and things. Huh? Yeah, I ain't having that shit. Shit.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you. I don't know, and we talked about that earlier, because we're like, well, baby, is it? How did you say it on the way to when you taking me to the place? You said, is it something wrong with us?
Yeah, I was tripping.
Like, are we the only ones that really just?
We're not saying single friends can make you do anything. We're saying that you shouldn't want to hang out with single people. That's what we're saying. That's what we're not saying that can make you do anything. Yeah,
nobody can make you do anything. We're just saying you shouldn't be hanging out with single people. Just like when I was single, I wouldn't hang out with married folk because we'll have nothing in common as far as that's concerned. And you got to be home at 10 o'clock and I can go home at 2. No.
And Shelly D says if you go out with your single friends, it do not mean you have to do what they're doing. Exactly. What you say? Okay, I read that one already.
I'm just saying, and I know you said
It's somebody say, I say no because they have nothing in common. You're right. It's just showing respect to your partner. Don't
Right.
leave any doubts or suspicions for your partner. Process of elimination. However, I go out by myself.
it says you are okay if the single whatever. Let me just tell y'all this, and this is what I've always said about people and just people in general that I deal with. If you fight it, if you keep going back and forth, the reason why you want to do it is something you really want to do.
That's what you want to do.
So go ahead on and have it.
And we ain't gonna argue with you.
We ain't.
Yeah.
We just talking. We're just saying the reason why we don't do it. That's what works for us.
Yeah.
My thing is, even if I have a friendship with somebody, and if I say I don't like you doing something, you keep coming at me, but then you know what? You really want to do it. That's something you really want to do. Go on and do it.
Yeah. And just know it's gonna cost you your relationship, and then they don't come back and holler. Well, I don't know why she don't want to talk to me no more. We used to do this, but we don't do this no more. When you start to change things on the outside, that's when things start to change on the inside. When you go hang out there, your shit is being changed on the inside. So don't come back home saying, well, why they ain't doing this? And she used to fix me breakfast in the morning, and what you want breakfast in the morning for? You just had it just 2 hours ago. Things change.
I mean, when you get into a relationship, that's the thing. Things change. We're not saying to change everything that you do, but certain things are going to change. Before, when you was single, you came in at 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
You married, you still going to come in 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning? That's a sign of disrespect.
Hey, Jay said that one. Jay said, why would I want to be with somebody doing the same thing I was doing when I was by myself? I might as well stay by myself. He said that.
That came
from a man. Yeah, Shea Butter said a friend should understand things will change.
Right.
Exactly.
If they're a true friend, if they're not a true friend, if their intentions is they have some bad intentions, then they're gonna fight.
Last year, I guess that's your name. To each his own. People have to do what works for them, and that's true. People have to do what works for them, but don't settle. Don't settle and say, well, again, being accepting to things you're not used to.
Mm-hmm.
That's don't settle. You know. Yeah, they have to do what works for them. But do you really want to get into a relationship with somebody that don't respect you? I mean, ask yourself, do you really want to be with somebody that don't care about what you think, where you go, who you hanging out with?
Your opinion, how you feel.
Yeah.
And you're going to use that excuse, well, they were doing it before they got with me.
Yeah. Single people try to act as though their
relationship is exciting. Being single, you mean being single is exciting? Some people it is. But that I just encourage you to stay that way then. Don't bring anybody else into the situation.
What you say? Do what works for you, but be respectful and demand respect. You can't demand respect being disrespectful. If you're allowing that person to be disrespectful, you can't demand respect. So don't do what works for you. That's what I keep trying to tell people. You're only thinking of yourself. It's a team now.
It's what works for us.
You got to put that us in there.
That's why you hear me always say, this is what works for us. I don't say this is what works for Miss J.
Yeah.
Because I'm not in this thing by myself. I'm not in this relationship by myself.
Dominique? Is that,
you cannot demand respect.
Dominic Queen said you cannot demand respect. You can't. You cannot.
But you can let people know where you stand as far as I'm not going to tolerate disrespect. That you can do.
Yeah.
You may not demand it, but you can say that you're not tolerating disrespect and move around.
We, us, team, and together. Got it. Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Some people have to understand what commitment means. Yeah. And commitment doesn't mean what you want and not care about what they want. Please, are you guys over 5 years together? What they got to do with anything?
Was it Black 50 Magic?
What that mean? What that mean?
Pacific.
Yeah, Pacific, what that mean? No. I'm just
You
playing.
finally got what I'm saying?
But
No,
for what?
I'm just curious.
But for what?
Oh, you're asking if we've been in a relationship 5 years or more together?
We ain't been as long as
Okay, let's put it this way.
Denzel
We've been in for 10, so now what?
Yeah.
I'm just
Now
trying,
that-
I'm just trying to see. I'm trying to see something. So now what? We've been in it for 10. Let's see.
When you say do it means we do it. Not one situation you ain't in a relationship. Yeah. She said beautiful. I'll let the say beautiful. She said
You
beautiful.
just, that's all you had to say. You was being nosy.
Oh, that person said beautiful. You should have said beautiful before that. Shit.
See,
but
I
thank you.
just threw out an answer. See there? I tricked you.
I said, please listen to them. They make you see things differently. Hey, Mona, what's happening?
It's just being open to hearing other ways of how people operate, because in 50 Black Magic 50, I think that's what it was, because people have asked us before, how do we make our relationship work? These are some of the things we're giving you some tips. We're not saying you have to take them. We're just telling you what works for us.
Yeah.
You can choose to receive it or not, because everybody, maneuvers different in a relationship.
Yeah, Tim say, hello, y'all. I'm single, swinging, what you say, single,
I'm
heading to IHOP.
All right, Timothy.
All right, Tim, you gonna have all them people come follow y'all down there. Yes, you guys make my day. Can't wait until the broadcast. What broadcast?
Podcast.
We already got it out there. Oh, don't get it. My favorite thing about y'all is that you both check in on each other all the time. Yes.
Yeah, we do. We just trying to figure out, we always ask each other, like, okay, when we say we good, we don't mean like we're having a problem. We just be like, we good, like anything that I'm doing that, maybe is bothering you or, has upset you lately. Is there anything that I should be doing that I'm not doing? That's how we check in with each other. So,
Shalina, you say, was it hard to come out? Did your family approve? I can answer that 2-3 different ways. One, when you grown, you have to ask yourself, who means more? You, yourself, and your peace, or you or your family? I'm gonna let you answer that own question. But when for those of y'all that are scared to come out because your family not gonna approve, you gotta ask yourself, who means more? You to yourself or your family?
but to answer your question, it wasn't hard for me to come out, and my family approved.
Yeah.
But everybody's different. But still, regardless of how you think things are gonna go, you still gotta live your life for you, and that's what Baby's saying.
Yeah.
Living your truth. Bottom line.
I didn't care what nobody thought. I didn't care about what nobody thought. But then you gotta understand, I was, if you watch my page, you understand my story, you can understand why I didn't care.
Right. You know what? I mean, it would be nice.
She said, come out of where? Really, CC?
I think a person should live their truth and be happy. Exactly. Yeah. They should be, because you only have one life to live. Yeah. So be happy. Do you. Because that person is not sitting back wondering, well, I wonder if she cared about how many men I slept with. They don't care if you... Please. Yeah. They don't care if you approve what they're doing.
Yes. Be your true, authentic self is liberating. Be the best version of yourself for you. Thank you, Sky. Right there. That's what
So
Sky said. It
transparent.
right there. Thank you, Sky. Yeah. So anybody else want to come in and have a few words? 5 minutes tops. 5 minutes tops. Hey, pretty smile.
Could not stop laughing at the video y'all made a week ago. You guys were in bed. Oh, look, we sit back and watch that and still laugh.
That made me mad. Messing with me on Thanksgiving. Trying to mess with Big Ham. Shit. And she ain't have enough time. Let me stop.
Look, and then turn around and made a grilled cheese. I'ma leave the door open. Yeah. He said Big Ham. If you're in a relationship, go back. If you're in a relationship, should women try to hang out with you? If you're in a relationship, should women try to hang out with you?
Read it like it said. If you're in a relationship, should a woman try to hang out with you?
Okay.
I'm gonna need you to write that again and make us understand what you're saying. Please and thank you. Write it one more time so we can understand what you're saying.
Not the grilled cheese. Yeah.
You said them roaches. Yeah. People are over here worried about what we what.
What?
What role should a school have if a student decides to come out? What you mean? What role should a school have?
A teacher, so that she's like, is there anything that she needs to do? But to me, I don't think
as a teacher, nothing. Just accept the child. I mean, cause
that should be up to. They should be up to a family to handle, right? I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're just a teacher. They're there to learn what you teach them, not try to be up in
a counselor.
Yeah.
Unless that's your role.
Yeah, Pink say that's the parent's job. Yeah, you as a teacher, that's all you there to do is teach.
Right.
Now, if the individual decides to want to talk to you, that they feel comfortable in talking to you, but don't have an opinion, because if they go home and say what my teacher said, then they're gonna hold you accountable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, who are you to tell my child?
Yeah.
You know.
So if a child advising you, leave it right there. Don't
A student came out in my class and I notified the family, and that was the thing to do. And then you let them take it from there. Yeah. But you did right. That's what I would think, right?
Yeah. Whew, yes. Anybody else? What's going on, Dr. 24K? What's happening? How would you feel if the person what you say? Wait a minute. What you say? How would you feel if the person you would put money in somebody else's house before taking care of home?
I'ma leave the door open.
Oh man!
No, we were having a discussion. We would have a sit down, and heads would not hit the pillow until we get this stuff straight. Because I want to know why you contributed into somebody else's household in the first place.
Yeah. Oh, baby, you don't. What you said now? What happened? Y'all couldn't find the same color shirt, baby. Let's show them my outfit. They don't understand.
Do you see the color coordination we got going on here? Red, white, blue, and black. Red, white, blue, black. You get it? You see?
Oh man.
We have the same color shirt, and they recognized us at the store today. They said, "Hey, TikTok family." You look like, hey.
Yeah. She said, got it. Well, damn. Oh, man.
It's just a little humor. I don't mean no harm.
Man.
So, because sometimes, with me, when we're dressing, I'm like, okay, I don't want to do the exact same outfit. Like sometimes you my shirt up on the side, so.
Yeah. Hey, Dr. 24K, what's happening?
Hey, I got a real problem and I want your input. I'm serious. Okay. So, you know the video I made about black women and saying, you think? So I had somebody come in my comments and try to chew me up and spit me out saying that I was appropriating. Like I'm supposed to apologize for my life experience. Like I don't have a right to say anything about the black community because at the end of the day, I'm still white. I know I'm white. I don't need anybody to tell me. I know I'm white. I've never tried to be anything else. I'm me all day long.
Right. And you shouldn't apologize for saying how you felt. You didn't. Me looking at the video, you wasn't disrespectful. So
every video I make, I'm trying to be respectful and appreciate. And
it's not. They had. You know what? It's the problem. It's the fact that you use the word black. Everybody's getting sensitive about the word black. So you don't owe no apology. It's just them being sensitive to the word black. That's it. But it's not on you. It's on them. Don't worry about it.
They weren't looking at the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Like you said, that was your life experience that you was basing it off of what you've seen.
Right.
But they weren't looking at the big picture. They were just quick to find something wrong with that video. Yeah. You know, I can get on to her about. So that's what that is.
Yeah.
And you know what? I have people that I respect on this app, including the two of you. If I was wrong, you two would have come to me and you'd have said, hold up, let's talk. You know, and I would
no. I don't get in people business. I don't. It's just the fact that I appreciate you asking. I really appreciate you asking. And I didn't see anything wrong with the video. Matter of fact, I watched it 2-3 times. I was laughing. I was like, woo, you think? But they were offended by the word black. And people act like they can't use the word black. You can't say you was raised by a black family. You can't. It's sensitive about that.
They
don't find something wrong with that.
And I credited the two of you because I had been in your live. And you had a woman on as a guest, and somebody in your comments said something, and she said, "You think so?" And I said, "Oh." You're like, they need that.
Yeah, that's it.
I thought, oh, they're not listening. She tried to tell them to stop talking.
Oh man, but we appreciate you coming in. I love all your content. I love that you know, because I deal with what you deal with, the anxiety, depression. I deal with that. It's just, you know, I didn't expect you to go through it Thanksgiving Day. What was Thanksgiving Day that it hit you?
And then it was a couple of days. It still was hitting you a couple of days after right?
Woo! Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I understand. Yeah. And they constantly come for us, constantly come for me. I did a whole video of my life story, a portion of my life story, and then somebody want to tell me, well, so what that mean? You ain't gay? I'm like, oh Lord, okay, that's all they got out of that shit. Okay. But yeah, sometimes I just ignore it. I ignore it. You didn't mean anything, you know, bad about it. You good.
Yeah, we would tell you if you asked, we would tell you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes,
bye,
ma'am. Bye. Dr. 24.
Yeah, she's a sweet lady. I love her content. She makes me laugh.
Yeah. So.
All right, anybody else want to get in and talk with us? And understand, y'all, this is a disclaimer. We are not licensed as therapists. We ain't counselors. We're not
life coaches.
Yeah, we're not
none of that. So
we just speak on experience that we've been through
or what we would do.
Yeah.
But y'all keep doing what works for you.
Yeah.
But my thing is, if you keep doing the same thing and it's not working, then you need to switch it up and try something new.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody
you can't keep doing the same things and getting a different result.
Yeah. Somebody asked, Latrice say, how was the movie?
The movie was good. The movie was good. It was good. We enjoyed ourselves.
Yeah. I like the only thing I didn't like, I like that they serve the food. It's just I know that it's not gonna come to you hot like if you were sitting at a dinner table.
Right.
Baby's
never been to a movie grill before, so this was her first time.
And I was trying to surprise her.
She's trying to surprise me, so I had no idea.
Yeah.
Or
that's the
I would have
only
prepared
thing.
her. But other than that, the food was good. We had the coconut shrimp, and the coconut shrimp was really good.
Yeah. Yeah. But
I took my blankie. I always take my blanket to the movie. Thank God my blankie was in the truck.
Yeah, I had the perfect seats.
My baby had the perfect seats. Let me tell you, we was like smack dab, and there was like maybe 5 people in the theater.
I don't know, I had about maybe about 15.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, they must have been back in the back.
Yeah, they're in the back. Yeah.
We was on a row by ourselves, and in the middle, right straight down in the middle, and had them nice plush little recliners. And I took my shoes off and everything. Thank you so much. I had a good time. I appreciate you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anything to make you happy.
Make me happy.
Yeah, you made me happy.
I
did. See, she crushing on me, y'all. Look at her. She crushing on me. Look. That's what that crush look like. Love you too, babe. But y'all, we had a long day. We just finished the movie. We came in, went to the store. We came in, putting up stuff. We had cereals for lunch, for dinner, and that cold food at the. But anyway,
the movie grill seats are the best. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Her reaction was priceless. Yeah. Oh, can you get a picture? Can you? Okay, I got it. Oh man. So y'all look for the Sunday Chronicles in the morning. In the morning. Baby gonna do my hair tomorrow.
Oh, today,
tomorrow.
No, today is
Baby
Saturday.
is gonna do my hair tomorrow.
I was just saying today is Saturday. When you said Chronicles, I was like, it ain't.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna do baby's hair tomorrow.
Yes. Yeah. Where you go again? Yeah, I will go again. I won't order the food. I won't order. If we go again, we'll order the shrimp, coconut shrimp.
The coconut shrimp was good.
But everything else, you can't order that hot food because by the time it get to you, it's cold. And I couldn't get mad at them because, we still going through a pandemic and people are trying to be careful and, stuff like that. So I don't have any,
we would go again. I like that one too.
Yeah.
I like that one.
I just like the fact that I made you smile.
Yes,
and she was happy. She didn't like having to ride with her head down. She rolled like this. How you roll, baby? Show them how you roll.
I was like this.
For the whole 30 minutes.
And she said, don't you look at your peripheral. I'm like, I'm not. So when somebody say don't look at your peripheral, you wouldn't want to do like that, but you can't. So I'm just riding like this the whole time. But
yeah. So
thank you. Appreciate it.
We're going to get on live tomorrow. I don't know what time, but when we do get on live, she's going to be doing my hair. Tomorrow is hair live day. I guess that's what we're going to call it. Hair live day. And much love to y'all. I'm ready to go get out these clothes, get a shower, lay down, and finish watching.
Lady J's Bumps and Curls. So with yours is Lady J's Twist and...
Yeah.
Watching
Twist.
There you go. Wash and Twist. Lady J's Wash and Twist. There you go.
So y'all appreciate y'all coming in and enjoying the live. And it will be on Spotify in about 30-40 minutes. Give it time to load up. Thank y'all for joining the podcast and following us and listening to it. All the good reviews that we're getting and saying that it is soothing to listen to while they ride instead of trying to look and type, I really appreciate y'all.
And just follow us on all platforms. That's TikTok, that's Facebook, Instagram. You go to YouTube, you want to subscribe.
Yeah.
Press the notification bell so you'll be notified every time she uploads a video. Like and share, and go to our podcast, Conversations with Swain and Mrs. J.
Yeah. Lady J washing lock.